Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with my Road to the World Record series. I think what to be completely honest, I just thought of it now. I feel like I want to do some update videos for it, just to show on YouTube, because I am going to be streaming it, and the videos go up, but we can sort of just cut it shorter. So I want to do a 6-month review. I think I might do it every 6 months. We'll do a review, so you can see halfway through the season, and then the end of the season, and we can see. I think I probably will be streaming tonight some of this sort of second half of the season with Barry. Obviously, this is our first season. We started, I think we streamed the first 5 games it was. A lot has happened. This year. We did a lot of transfers. Ryan Diamond was already sold by the time we left. We decided to sell Scott Tibbets to Exeter. It was a deadline day deal for 77k. He didn't really play for us. Well, he wasn't in my plans. So I thought I'd just sell him. He wasn't that good. So yeah, great stuff. And then a bunch of youngsters here have gone on in January. But I'll show you what happened. Basically, I'll sort of take you through the timeline. So first signing ever with Barry was Scott James. And as you can see, these little stars here represent that he was from our youth academy at Haverfordwest. So, got on a free transfer, 20-year-old attacking midfielder. He's been playing very, very well for us, already valued at 5 million. So you can sort of see how well we've been doing. We signed Daniel Howes on loan from Haverfordwest himself. Another centre mid at 18 years old. Not too bad. We then signed Jamie Trick on loan from Aberystwyth. We needed a right back, and he can play left back as well. So he's 20. Not too bad of a player there. We obviously we can't sign any players that are in the top 15 nations, so we have got lots of Welsh players are fine for the moment. We don't know what it'll be like for next year, but we signed Momchil Stoyanov, who is a Bulgarian striker, but we've been playing him mostly on the left wing. 22 years old, not too bad at all there. Fabian Brueggemann from SV Absam, a 31-year-old Austrian right winger. Hasn't really played that much. We haven't needed him, so bit of a, I don't know. He's there, basically. We signed Panagiotis Zoumas on a free transfer, a Greek 19-year-old centre mid. So he's been pretty good, a bit of a rotation option for us. We then signed Tibor Mesiar from Spartak on loan, a 19-year-old Serbian left-back / centre-back. He's mostly been covering at left-back for us, so not a bad sign. And he's only £30 a week as well, so nothing on the wages there. Then one of our best signings here was Dragoslav Ramic, who is a 21-year-old Serbian centre-back, one of the highest earners for us, but he is doing amazing, already worth 5.5 million, been very, very good for us so far. Then we signed Zoran Gazdic from Proleta, another Serbian loan. They're just so cheap on the wages, £95 a week. It's. I don't even know if we're paying him that. I think we're paying 50% of his wages. No, but we are paying 95. Yeah, 50% of his wages, 190 per week. So he's been pretty good there. Michael Rasmussen joined a little bit later. We've had 2 Danes come in. This guy first, a striker / right wing. He's been playing a lot on the right wing, but also play up top, so he's been pretty good. And then Jesper Rygaard, who is our best player at the club, worth 9 million. Already got his caps for Denmark under us now. Centre mid, he's just been injured though. He fractured his ribs, so he's been out for a while and he won't be playing today. But he is an incredible talent for us. Got a great long strike shot on him, so very good to get that. We then signed Giannis Philis, a Greek centre-back. Very good. He's sort of in rotation with the other centre-backs. Not too bad at all. And then just now we've signed 2 more players in January. Johan Darlin joined from Elfsborg on a free transfer, sort of because the Swedish season ends in January. We sort of did the Bosman ruling for him, so he's a Swedish right-back. Not too bad at all. And then we signed Henrik Madsen, who is a Dane right-back and left-back in 19, so quite cheap on the wages as well, so I thought I'd pick him up. And then, obviously, these guys, we sold 3 guys to Thingefny. Terrible in the pronunciation. Kevin Owen for 300k. Young little attacking midfielder. He's pretty decent, but I feel like we weren't going to be playing him. He wasn't going to get into the side, so might as well make some money while we can. Richard Webster, get him off the wages on a free. And then Liam Watts, who is 34. So to get a few hundred for him is not too bad, 145. So that sort of allowed us to sign a few more players, as we are signing a few players here. I think Predrag Stojanovic from Partizan, he's joining At the end of the season, he's pretty decent at centre-back / right back. We haven't got him fully scouted, but I feel like he will be a good player for us. And then Seisman? Seswick? I don't know. He is a Polish centre mid / left winger / attacking midfielder. A lot of sort of versatility across the board. So 2 players there. So on to the actual fixtures. We've had a lot of games played. We started it off with a fantastic 5-0 win against a non-league side on the Cup. Shaba with the first ever goal. He is a former Haverfordwest player, Albanian, and our captain. 27 years old now. He is injured as well. Torn calf muscle. Really bad injury for him. So he's not going to be the same player, unfortunately, when he comes back. Then we lost our first ever league game. Wasn't too bad. Against Pennybont, one of the big sides. It was in the 89th minute as we lost it as well. We scored in the 2nd minute there. Stephen Goodchild, and then Laurent scored 2 there. Beat Goitra, first ever win. 2 players sent off as well. Then we lost to Tom Pentra 2-0. They're a very good side. 2 former players of mine playing for them. Beat Goitra again in the Premier League Cup 2nd round. Albert Shaba with 2 and another sending off. Our fullbacks get sent off so many times this year. A 1-0 loss to Afanlido, not bad at all. And then a 4-0 win over Real was very, very nice, especially as we had this 3 runner games versus Haverfordwest, Port Talbot, and then Haverfordwest again. But good job with 2. Scott James with 1, and Rygard with his first goal for the club. We lost 2-1 to Haverfordwest in the Premier League Cup. They are the champions. They're the current Champions League holders, current Premier League holders, Welsh Cup, Welsh Premier League Cup, Super Cup, Club World Championship. Yeah. So to only lose 2-1 wasn't too bad. Rasmussen getting his first goal there too. We then got smashed by Port Talbot 5-0. Cole getting sent off again. And then got smashed by Haverfordwest when they actually played their proper team. Jamie Trick, our other fullback, getting sent off then. We did get a goal through Ramich. We actually took the lead, but then they sort of just turned it on there. We then beat Carmarthen, though, got back onto winning ways. A 3-0 win. Scott James, Goodchild, and Stoyanov with the goals. We then, I have no idea where this came from. 4-1 win versus Aberystwyth, who are a very good side. They are definitely the 5th best side in the league. Stoyanov, Scott James, and 2 from Goodchild for a 4-1 win. They got a late goal, but not really anything doing there. That was followed up by a 0-0 draw away to Newtown, and then a 2-2 draw away to TNS, which is not too bad at all. 2 own goals in this game, so TNS scored all 4 goals. And then, even better, we beat Aberystwyth 4-0 in the Cup. I don't know, we just have their number, it seems. An own goal, 2 from Goodchild again, and then a Ramich penalty. I think we even missed, Hinton Jones missed a penalty in this game, so it could have been 5-0. We then beat Goitra 3-1, Goodchild with 2 and an own goal to win that. A draw with Pennybont, incredible performance from us, very, very nice. And then a 1-1 draw with Tom Pentra, very upsetting. An 89th minute equaliser by them. Could have got the win through a Gazdich goal, but unfortunately not. Got smacked at home by Afanlido 5-2. We got 2 goals from Rygard and Stoyanov, but they're just too good at the moment. Port Talbot, though, 1-1 draw, even though they had 9 men. They had 2 players sent off in 3 minutes, and we couldn't do anything. We scored, and then they scored immediately, and then I kind of feel like we maybe should have gone for it, but I didn't want to have the embarrassment of a loss to a 9-men side. We then just beat Real 2-0, Stoyanov and Rasmussen with the goals, and then just a 4-1 defeat to Haverfordwest. Rowlands with our goal, but they are just very strong. So, at the moment, that leaves us sitting in 7th. We have a game in hand over 10 on Pentra. Haverfordwest lead the way at the moment with a game in hand. Afanlido, Port Talbot, Pennybont, Aberystwyth. Then there's Tom Pentra. We're 2 points behind them with a game in hand. So a win, and we go above them. TNS are 5 points behind us, and then Newtown, Goitra, Carmarthen and Real seem to be going down this year, so I don't think we have to worry about them. The problem is now, do we want this 6th position spot? Because after these 4 games left, the league splits into 2. The top 6 and then the bottom 6. And if we're in this spot, we have to play all of these boys another twice. And that's going to absolutely just destroy morale. So maybe it'll be better to lose. But we've got Carmarthen, Aberystwyth, Newtown and TNS left. So actually, pretty winnable games apart from Aberystwyth. So it's ours to throw away potentially. We'll have to see. But yeah, that is that so far. We've been doing pretty well. The squad's been doing decently. Goodchild is our best player. Most goals. We've just rejected a £4 million bid from him, from Tom Pentra. They have a lot of money to throw around. We do not. We have £4 million well, in the debt, and predicted to be 8 million by the end of the year. So we might need to at the end of the year, but we'll have to try and find someone to bring him in. Stoyanio's got 5. Scott James has got 4. He's been doing very well. He got an average rating of 7.7 in his games. He's been incredible for us. Assist-wise, there's James, obviously. Rasmussen's done well as well. It's been a bit sort of goals coming from all over. Our defenders have done well. Declan Rowland's doing very, very well. Colwill somehow's doing very well, even though he's got 2 red cards. But hopefully a few of these January signings will boister us. And we can see how things go towards the end of the season. Potentially, basically, the biggest area is the Euro playoffs at the end. Because if you get into some Euro qualifying, you can get a lot of money through that. And that is the long and short of it. But we've got a game today. I think we'll play a game. I don't know if I want to do this more or less in the future. Probably just the January ones. But we're playing Carmarthen away. So this is a big game for us. We can go above Tom Pentra. Let's show you the team, actually. This is obviously FM15, so it's a lot different. Matthew Watts is in goal. We got Darlin, our new signing at right back. Rowlands and Ramich. Colwill, Zumas, Gazdich, Rasmussen, James, Stoyanov, and Goodchild. We do not have much in the way of depth, and it doesn't help that both Rygaard and Sharba have long-term injuries, so that doesn't help our depth even more. It's amazing we've been doing so well without the two of them, especially Rygaard, because he looks like we're a player that we are going to cash in on. If he's worth 9 million now and he's only played 6 months for us, there is definitely a big bid coming in, maybe this summer potentially. And at the moment, I might have to just sell him because we stumbled upon a right gem there with him. Let's do the usual. This is old style FM where I have to do these opposite. I like these a lot better than the other ones, but let's go into it. We are going to stay on, I think, standard. This is the back to the normal, like when I always say on FM21 I call it standard. This is where it's from. Okay, great, thank you, Colwill. A injury and a tackle in the first minute. We're playing in white. I don't even remember us ever playing in white. We always play in yellow. Maybe it's because Carmarthen are in yellow. I think when we played them and they were away, they were in purple. It was I've never seen it before, a team playing in a purple away kit. Rasmussen with an early shot. It's going to be very different. It's you could see how much it's changed between FM21 and FM15, especially when you see the 3D. If we see a goal today, that is something. They've got a chance here. Oh my God, the man's just completely unmarked. We somehow get rid of it. Thank God for that. James is on it. We've been playing quite well on the counter, which is good. But I'm just sitting on standard for the moment because I kind of feel like we need to just go for it because they are pretty poor. Okay, Scott James. Great ball to Rasmussen, who's driving himself and shoots straight at the keeper. Unfortunately, we need to create a few more chances here. You can actually see the chances down the bottom. We have got the dominance of the game. Just need to put one away now. Scott James into Gazdich, Zumas into Goodchild. You're going to see a lot of weird names because part of this whole no major nations is that you have to find these obscure nations and find these gems. So that's what I'm really looking forward to, is sort of unearthing these gems like Rygaard, where if I was at another club, you always sign the French, the English players, the Spanish players, Portuguese, German. Well, Germans we can actually sign at the moment because then they weren't in the top 15, and Belgians as well. So we got quite lucky that, but there's not really anyone that want to join us at the moment. The problem we're at is a lot of players want a lot too much money, and we cannot afford it at the moment. They want like 3 or 4K a week, and the most we can offer is about 2. Oh, it's a free kick from Zumas, and the keeper. This is FM15 in a nutshell. A lot of times they you hit it straight at the keeper rebounds, and your striker's there. And Stoyanov is there for the rebound for our first goal of the game, and it takes us up into 6th. I don't even know if I want to be here. Honestly, I'm not sure if I want to. Look at the 3D. Drew just flaps at it, and Stoyanov is there to put it in the back of the net and put us into 6th. I don't know if I want to be in this group of death. They've got an injury. Thank God for that. I've seen so many injuries. We had one game where I think Tom Pentra injured 4 of our players. It was just dreadful. It was the 2-0 loss to them. It was on stream. We will be streaming tonight as well, so if you want to see what happens in the second half of the season, at least for a few games, we will be streaming tonight. I don't know how much I'm going to play because I am recording this a little bit earlier, not on the day that it's being published. So we'll see. We will see. Maybe I'll get to the league split. Who knows? Maybe I'll wait until before. Depends on how bored I get in the day. But hopefully we can hold on to this at the moment. It's been a very, very good first half of the season. We've got some results I haven't expected so far. The Aberystwyth games especially were incredible performances from our boys. I think that we've done the double over Aberystwyth better than any other side in the league. Like even the bottom place Real, and Stoyanov has a chance to make it too, but puts it into the side netting there. They are making another. I like to see it. It tells you when they make a substitution. It's amazing. Zumas is looking tired. We will bring him off for Mallet and switch them over. Yeah, we're a bit short on depth at the moment with our players out. Normally Zumas or Gazdic would be in a sub, but because of Rygaard and Shabba's injuries, they are now getting a bit more play time today. There's one chance here. We're just about to hit added time. Hopefully this is a goal for us and not a counter-attack. Ramic is winning. Fair play to Ramic. That was some big tackles there. Stoyanov is driving forwards now. Can he put a ball into the box? Good child at the back post. Makes it 2-0 and seals the win and are pushing to the 6th place there with a -2 goal difference. If we hit 6th, we're going to get absolutely battered. We're going to get absolutely battered. It's going to be bad. But it'll be a learning experience at least. It'll be a learning experience. And that's a 2-0 win there. Stoyanov and Goodchild with the goals. Fantastic work, lads. And we continue on into our next game versus Aberystwyth. So that's very good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Come and watch the stream tonight if you want to see our journey to getting to this world record. We have a long way to go. We've scored 108.5 seasons left. We're in 2241. So I think this is 224.5, something like that. But yeah, so we'll be back for this and then the next half. I'll show you the next. This bit, the playoff conference here. Well, that's the playoff conference. This is the championship conference. Depends. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys next time.